Greetings and salutations. It is I, Professor Macabro, here with part 3 of my recent physical media haul. Yes, indeed. Continuing with the blind buys, so let's get started and hope we find some diamonds in the rough. And not just rough diamond up the... So, what we have here, the previously viewed from Blockbuster Blu-ray release of Baseline Killer. It says here on the back from the director of The Boogeyman. So, I don't know which Boogeyman they're talking about, so I don't know if it's any good. Sadly, even though this is a Blu-ray, it's a high-capacity physical media format where you can make a movie and possibly add special features. It has no special features. Not a damn one. How? How do you release something and it doesn't have special features? At least include the goddamn trailer, for God's sake. And the Blockbuster did have this rental-only releases, where they would only have the movie and maybe one special feature, but for the most part, you would get no special features. You would have to buy the regular Blu-ray or DVD release to get the special features, but it doesn't say that it's a rental-only, it's an X-rental. But doesn't say it's a rental only, so why don't you put special feature on your goddamn movie? Continuing, we have, for the first time on Blu-ray, visible scars. Well, I would assume scars are visible, so... But it stars Tom Sizemore, Gillian Murray, Anna Hall, and Delta Kitzgerberg. Some scars are worse. No, what did I say there? Some scars are more than skin deep. Now that's the tagline. And thankfully this one does have special features. Look at that. Bonus features. Isn't it neat? I like me some special features, let me tell you. What does it have? Alternate ending, deleted scenes, more deleted scene, and the trailer. And an audio commentary. Haha! Win! Everyone should do that. Next we have Bull Shark, which is in my to-be watch list, but I have never actually hit play on it. But now I have the DVD. Yes, indeed. And this looks to be your typical shark movie. And, again, no special features. Fuck this shit with no special features. But it's released by ITN, so probably my good buddy Echo Zero Cha Baby did a review on this, so I'll have to check that out. Picked up this one starring Peter Fonda. Race with the Devil. You don't want to race the devil, he cheats. Yes, indeed. I'll send a Ghost Rider up your ass. This one does have special features. Again, delightful. Released by Anchor Bay. And does have special features, so already it's a win-win-win. Yes, indeed. Picked up Spare Parts. Complete blind buy. Back of the cover says that it's this guy that abducts a couple of ladies, and surgically removes body parts and adds killer machines because he wants to do his own battle arena and plays women against women with deadly results. So this might be good. This might be very good. Yes, indeed. Or it might be garbage. I don't know until I watch it. Picked up this one, an HBO movie on Marilyn Monroe called Norma Jean and Marilyn, starring Ashley Judd and Mira Sorvino. Ashley Judd plays Norma Jean, who's the actual real-life name of Marilyn Monroe before she became Marilyn Monroe, and Mira Sorvino plays Marilyn Monroe. And this one seems to be some kind of psychological thing where Marilyn Monroe is being harassed by her previous identity. And I like getting these HBO release movies because you don't find them anywhere else. So much like a lot of movies are stuck on VHS, a lot of movies are stuck on DVD, either because of lack of interest or because they're just rights. Rights are usually a problem. Or they're just because weird movies that people didn't really much care for, but I like getting. One of the weird movies that I want to get on DVD and I haven't been able to find is Mrs. Hyde. No, Dr. What's his name? Dr. Jekyll and Miss Hyde. where a descendant of Dr. Jekyll finds his ancestors' formula, and he realizes that the reason why that Mr. Hyde was created is because it produced too much testosterone, so he starts mixing estrogen in it, and instead of turning into Mr. Hyde, he turns into a chick, hence Mrs. Hyde. Never been able to find that on DVD, but I want to get that movie because I remember it being pretty good and pretty weird. Picked up Queen, a Queen documentary. Yes, indeed. Professor McIver's a big fan of Queen, and this is the documentary Days of Our Lives, and I like the shiny metal cover there. Big fan of anything shiny. Yes, indeed. And this is in 1971. 4 college students got together to form a rock band. And it has 7 brand new videos, including We Are the Champions, Under Pressure, and Radio Gaga, plus brand new additional scenes. So this is a documentary on Queen, and anything that's Queen related, I'm going to pick up. Same with Metallica. If I come across any DVD about Metallica, I pick it up. I like those 2 bands. Pick up this one. Blind by know nothing about it, but it says thus there it's from the makers of Zombie Diaries. It says the makers, but it doesn't say if it's made by the producers, the writers, the directors, the actors, the studio, and that's very misleading. Usually if you see something that's made by the producer of a very successful movie, he just put up the money. He didn't really have, unless he's one of those producers that feel that they can assert their own ideas into a movie and sometimes make it better, sometimes make it worse. So, yes, but I remember watching the Zombie Diaries and thought it was okay. But this is the Paranormal Diaries. Glowfill. But like the cover, this creepy asylum or castle floating creepily in the air. This one also has special features, so, yes, win. Picked up this one. It looks like something I don't have, so hopefully I don't have it. Frankenstein. Oh, Frankenstein. Since the story of Frankenstein is public domain, since it's made from a book that has many, many years, a lot of people can adapt the story of Frankenstein and make it their own, as long as you don't rip off the universal design of Frankenstein or the story elements. You can make your own Frankenstein story. And such as this, old Frankenstein. Yes, indeed. This one reinvents the wheel for the modern generation. So, let's see. This update on the classic Frankenstein is set in present day and told entirely from Adam the Monster's perspective. So, it's the story about Frankenstein, but told by the monster, which is very similar to the Guillermo del Toro Frankenstein, where you get the story of the Frankenstein. Again, the cover kind of looked familiar, so I'm hoping I didn't double dip and get the same story. But we'll see once I pop it in. And it's not on my Excel sheet. Usually when I have movies that have the same title, it's kind of hard to track down 50 Frankensteins. But I can add the release date or, the studio that did it. And this one didn't pop up on my list, so I'm guessing I didn't get it. I don't own it already. Picked up Altitude, which with a plane that's escaping these Cthulhu-like tentacles. This one stars Jessica Lones, don't know, Juliana Gill, nope, Ryan Donoho, nope. No people that I recognize right off the bat. Unless I watch it, maybe I will recognize someone. But it seems to be about a plane besieged by some weird monsters. So, might be good. And also, shiny cover. Have I mentioned how much I like shiny covers? Picked up this one because I have a Mexican release of this movie many years ago. I picked up a Studio Ghibli box set here in the grand old country of Mexico because it was cheap. But unfortunately, those don't have the English or the Japanese audio track. They're only dubbed in Spanish and have no special features. And while it's cool to own something like that, it bugs me that I don't have language selection or special features. So, I've been trying to re-get some of those movies in the other region releases, and I got Porco Rosso, a Studio Ghibli movie in American release, and this one is a 2-disc set, and this one does have English and Japanese language. So now I have the Spanish dub release of Porco Rosso, and now the English and Japanese dub of Porco Rosso. This one apparently is not. Yes, it is. There it is. It's right there on the red font that I can't read because of my red glasses. But this was during that time period where Disney had the rights to Studio Ghibli, and they released their releases themselves. I think they might have lost the rights to that because I have some recent Studio Ghibli that don't have the Disney logo. So I don't know what the deal is with that, but I have that one. And the last one that I'm going to talk about is another really cool ad, because I've been trying to get these After Dark 8 movies to die for releases, and I finally got Unrest. Yes, indeed. The cost of medical school may be your life. So it might be something like Anatomy. If you haven't seen Anatomy, that's a really cool horror movie, but really been trying to get these 8 films to die for on these releases. And it's quite hard. The Dragon Dynasty releases, the Tartan Asian Extreme releases, these very hard to come across, and I'm super happy whenever I can actually add a movie that I'm missing from this series. So, haha. This, let's see, I know there was another one that I was quite happy to add. Let's see. Nope. Yep. This will be the highlight of the haul, the centerpiece, as again my good friend Pat from Half Cheetah Will View would say. This is the centerpiece of the physical media haul, and I'm quite pleased to add this one to the collection. Have you seen any of these movies? Do you think I did good with this recent haul, or do you think that I once again just picked up random garbage that no one liked, but secretly I will enjoy because I have terrible taste in movies, I've been told. Let us know in the comments down below. But until I see you all again next time, this has been Professor Macabro, thanking you and wishing you all, like always, a good evening.